Hi girls and boys, it's Mrs. Mize here with your phonics session today. I can see that lots of you have been doing so well at home, and this week we are moving on to something a bit different. So at the end of this session you are going to go onto Tapestry and you are going to have a storybook today that you are going to read to your adult, and then at the end of that you're going to write a sentence to match it. So what we're going to start with is we're going to start with our speed sounds, then we're going to practice forming 3 sounds, and then 3 words, and then we will model how to read our story today. Okay, so I know you already know what this sound is. We're going to practice it and mix it in with some of the others, so we are constantly reminding ourselves in our minds of what the sound looks like and what different words we can use it in. So, my turn, your turn. Ready? J, 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 J. Fantastic. If I hide this sound in my pack, do you think you can tell me when you see it appear at the front of the pack and say, found you? Are we ready? Yeah. Ooh. V. Shh. Keep looking. All. J. Found you. Did you spot it before I did? Shall we try it again? I'm going to hide it in the pack. Are you ready again? Found you. It's hiding in there. Again, we'll do it one more time until we get to the end of our sounds. Are we ready? Unk, z. And sometimes this one also says v, depending what word it's in. Qu. J. Found you. Fantastic. Ch. Yeah. Ooh, we are back to the beginning. Super work, everybody. Right, we are going to build some words with our different sounds in today. So I'm going to spread my sounds around, although I have a lot more than I did in autumn term, so this takes me a little bit longer. Okay, and then if you have got your sound cards at home, spread yours out so you can choose the different sounds that you need once you've put them onto the word onto your thread fingers, okay? So I'm just going to put these in front of me so I can pick out the different ones. Okay, our first word today, because we are focusing on the j, is going to be jam. Ready? Let's use 3 fingers and pop all of the different sounds onto our fingers. J, a, Again. J, a, Right, with your sound cards, can you pause the video now and see if you can build jam? Right, girls and boys, well done. If you have built the word jam, can you tell me what the first sound is that I need? Fantastic, it is my j. Let's see what the second sound is. J, a. Well done. We need our a next. And the final sound, j, a, It is a for mountain. So I'm going to read it. Ready? J, a, jam. Can you whoosh your finger under it to blend it? J, a, jam. Can you say it in a sad voice? J, a, jam. Can you say it in an excited voice? J, a, jam. Fantastic. Right, let's do our next word today, which is jet. So in jet, we call an aeroplane a jet. And we can get jumbo jets and all sorts of different jets. So let's put the word jet on our fingers. J, e, t. Ready? J, e, t. And one more time. J, e, t. Can you pause the video now and build jet with your sound cards, please? When you have done that, absolutely fantastic. Come back here and we will build it together. So what is the first sound in jet? I do need my j again. So I've got my j. What is the second sound? J, e. Let me find my e. Over here it's hiding. Let's see what my final sound is. J, e, t. Can you find your t for tower? Now we are going to read it. Ready? J, e, t. Jet. Can you say it in a whisper? J, e, t. Jet. Fantastic. And don't forget to whoosh that finger underneath those sounds to read them. Great job. Right, last one. And then we are going to practice some spelling today. We're whizzing through our speed sounds because we have got lots of other bits to do at the end. Right, the next one is j, up, j, up. Can you build j, up? Pause the video now and have a go, okay? Right, fantastic. When you have done that, can you come back and we will build it together? What is my first sound? J, j, j. Again, fantastic. So we've got j, I have got to find my somewhere on my table. It is possibly hiding. I cannot find my now. Oh, it's over here. It's my yellow section. I was looking on the wrong side. We have got j, p. Can you find your p for pirate? Fantastic. Let's read j, up, jup. Can you say it in a really mouse voice, like a mouse off the Gruffalo? J, up, jup. Can you say it in your best Gruffalo voice? J, up, jup. Don't forget to whoosh that finger under it. Do you think jup is a real word or a monster word? I think you're right. It is a monster word today, so it is not a real word, but fantastic job for building it. Okay, we are going to get our whiteboards now, or your pens and paper. And what we're going to do is we're going to have a go at putting a word on our fingers that we know all of the sounds to. And then we are going to practice writing it on our board, okay? Our first sound is going to be b, sh. Or so should I say our first word? B, sh. And again, b, sh. Can you write b, sh? Pause your video now. Right, when you have done that, can you come back and help me write the word b, sh? Shall I just have a look on my fingers? What is the first sound that I need to write on my board? It is a b, so we go down the boot and around the laces. That is my first sound. I'm going to put a sound button below it, so I know that the b just makes one sound. What is my second sound? B, well done. We have got our for umbrella. I'm going to put another sound button underneath that. Let's press these sound buttons. B, Let's listen. What's that last sound? B, sh. Now that is our special friend. We have got the s and the h. So we need to put our line and our sound button so that we know that those two letters, when they are together, make the sh sound. Let's read it. B, sh. Bush. Brilliant. I'm going to clean my board and we are going to have a go at our next word. So get your 3 thread fingers ready. Next one. Y, et. Ready? Y, et. Can you have a go at writing today's word? Off you go. Right, let's have a go at writing it together. Let me just have a look at my thread fingers. What was that first sound? Yeah, so we need to go down a horn, up a horn, and under his chin, and we put a sound button there. Next one, yeah, for egg. So we take off the top and we scoop out the egg. Well done. And my final sound, can you hear what it is? Yeah, t. We've got our t for tower. Great job. Let's sound our word out and blend it together. Yeah, yet. And can you see we've got our sound buttons underneath each single sound? Can you make sure you have put your sound buttons on your words as well? Right, I'm going to clean my board and we will do our last word before we move on to our ditty today. My next word is oo, n. Ready? Oo, n. Can you have a go at building your word now and writing it on your boards or in your books? When you have done that, come and help me write my word. Are we ready? What is the first sound? It is our ooh. We go down, up, and we put a sound button below it. It's my next sound. Ooh, I. For insects, we go down the insect and we dot the head, and I put my sound button below that sound. And my final sound, ooh, n. We go down knobby and over the net. Let's sound our word out and blend it together. It says, ooh, win. Great job, everybody. Well done, that's absolutely super. And we are just going to practice forming 3 different sounds because we need to practice forming our individual sounds so that when we put them into words, we get our formation correct, okay? So today's sound is our J. So if we look on the back of our J, we go down the jack and dot the head. Can we go down the jack and dot the head? Can we do it in the air? Down the jack and dot the head. I am now going to form it on my board. So ready? We go down the jack and dot the head. And again, down the jack and dot the head. One more, down the jack and dot the head. You can keep going until you practice them and try and get them all the same size. And if you have got a line, I'm going to do a bit of a line, make sure that the bottom of your jut sits below the line, okay? My next sound that we are going to practice is going to be my X. So if you look this side, we go down an arm and leg, down the other arm and leg. Ready? Down the arm and leg, down the other arm and leg. So let's do it in the air. Down the arm and leg, down the other arm and leg, down the arm and leg, and down the other arm and leg. I'm going to try and sit them on my line. I don't want them hanging off my line. So we go down the arm and leg and down the other arm and leg. Can we see? Down the arm and leg and down the other arm and leg. Can you see if you can get yours all the same size and get them to sit on your line? I bet you can make them really beautiful. I'm looking forward to seeing these on tapestry. And our last sound that we're going to practice forming is going to be our special friend, unk. So we have got 2 letters in here. Oh, joking. 2 letters to make one sound. So we go down knobby and over the net. And when we do this one, we loop. It looks a little bit different to this. I'm going to show you. We go down the kangaroo, up around his head and down his leg. Let me show you. So we go. Start at the top. Always start at the top, remember. Down knobby and over the net. Down the kangaroo, up around his head and down his leg. Shall I do one more down here? We go down knobby and over the net. Down the kangaroo, up around his head and down his leg. If you can have a go at forming your unk now, that will be absolutely great. And then we are going to be ready for our ditty session. So I'm going to pause my recording here and then you need to look at part 2 to see how to read your ditty. Well done, girls and boys.